The domain of the big cats is evident throughout college football. Tigers, lions, wildcats, and cougars. The apex predator of the jungle or the mountains prowls this landscape, and when we get a pair of them together, claws will certainly fly. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the BYU Cougars, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So California's offense will be first on the attack. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the BYU Cougars offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that. Up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Bland. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target him early enough, and he is a weapon. And there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give on the option. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Finds his tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The snap sets up to throw. Pulls it in. Pulled down for the tackle. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Cougars. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Oregon has the lead currently at Autzen Stadium, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Alabama. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Golden Bears are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Now the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down. The give to the back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking left. A strike downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun to give. Looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly out to the tight end. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Kick is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Bland. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, BYU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bland. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morton.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. But wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
And the Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Holds and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Golden Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if it's
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The Golden Bears decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Orlando. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Past the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Caught close to the marker. It's Pena. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bland.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. The Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Orlando. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. BYU with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. He's got his man across the middle. Tackled there by the defense. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Fights off a defender. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. He'll set up to throw. Sets up the screen. Inside the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gore. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. All wideouts, no backs. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cal! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet.
Looking downfield on first down.
It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Ohio State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Got it behind the line. It's Orlando. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road. Turning it on! Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tied ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Wants to fire on second down. He's got him, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Spins away from one. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.